We're having a charity chat with Klarity, he's having coffee.
I was about to say.
And you're about to have a banana.
Is this in camera? Can you see the banana?
Of course, yeah. No, I think
is it fine?
We're fine.
Oh.
It's a relaxed environment.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta keep the healthy thing and going in coffee because I'm still asleep right now. Everybody knows I sleep all the time. So, yeah.
All right. So first things first. You've been with the foundation for how many years now? Because you've been doing Thanksgiving turkey giveaway.
Yeah.
You've been to Jamaica about twice.
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Just finished my 3rd year.
Yeah. So before we get into that, I want to know, when did you realize you had a passion for voluntary work?
Man, early on, I've always kind of like, I used to, it's funny you asked that because like, I said, I didn't start like volunteering for real, like as an adult on my own until like a few years ago, like in 2010 at one of my old church I used to go to. Like every Wednesday they had an organization called As One, where we went down to Skid Row every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesdays we went to Hollywood Boulevard, and then Wednesdays we would go down to Skid Row and just feed the homeless and clothes, food, and prayer. Which is one of the most important things. It's like we would talk to them, pray with them, listen to them, and that was really great. So that's how like that service really was birthed. It became more about just feeding the homeless and like putting some food in a plate and a line, and then, they go about their homeless ways. Like, that's not enough. Mm-hmm. It honestly will never be enough. Not to sound discouraging, but I'm sorry, it's always going to be. So you should never stop giving. Is my point. Not to sound discouraging, but I mean it will never be enough to just put a plate of food on the plate. Like talk to them. Yeah, because that's really what it boils down to, having that conversation and trying to help as many persons as you can. Yeah, absolutely. Because as you rightfully mentioned, some of those problems will always plague society and stuff. So it's really just how you can help. Yeah. And that's where it starts and that's where it ends. Right. So just have a good heart. Right. All right, so I want to zone in now on Rujohn Foundation and your association with it. Yeah. How did you get involved? I got involved with Rujohn just being a friend of the Bachelor family. Just kind of knowing Batch over the years, just in entertainment, acting, and we started doing vines together. And just from, meeting him, obviously at the house, we met Christina at the first place, and then, of course, eventually met Mama Batch and Papa Batch. Papa Batch, you know what I mean? And it was Mr. and Mrs. Bachelor. Just more as time go out, they would come into town, and obviously, because we started, me and Andrew started being around all the time, just making vines and YouTubes and things like that. Yeah. So it just naturally grew over the years. We started vining in 2013. So we're talking about almost 6 years now that I would have known Batch. And wow, quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, you guys were like the most popular on Vine. Yeah, you had like over 1 billion loops. Yeah, I'm not even sure what loops are. Views paid pretty much. Okay, cool. Loops, so quite a great following. So that's cool. Yeah. In terms of your role with Rujohn Foundation, so here in LA, obviously you assist with the serving of food and stuff like that with the folks here. Mm-hmm. But in Jamaica, it's a total different role. Tell me about that one. Yeah, so in Jamaica, one of the roles I have is like I work with the actors for the acting workshops. I do that every year. I'm an actor myself, but it's like. Also, because I grew up playing sports, I like to help out with the football camp. And last year, I kind of helped bring the boxing to Rujohn. Since like 3. Yeah, because I'm really into sports. Like I played sports my whole life. I thought I was going to do that until whatever got hurt and my attitude, and so I was like, all right, let me use my arts. So then I really love acting. That's what I do, and comedy, things like that. But I also I grew up fighting. Like I used to take karate and stuff since I was 8 years old. So those are the 3 things like I really do care about. Mm-hmm. And so those 3 things I feel like I can implement in my DNA whatever way I can. So it was really fun, being involved with actors. But this year, kind of bringing something that I'm really passionate about, like with boxing, to the kids and to the young girls. They were like the most disciplined ones. You mean for the boxing or just overall? Just the boxing. Ooh. I mean, just this year was very interesting to see because we had pink gloves. Yes. The white and blue gloves for the boys and the girls. Man, they were the old showing the boys. Let me tell you something about women. And the Jamaican girls. Yeah. Jamaican women are just different in general. I can agree with that one. So, sure. Yeah, man, that was fun. But that's kind of my role there in terms of the workshops. And then just recently just took on a more like important role within Rujohn and being in the, mama and papa be maybe an ambassador. So just like kind of empower me to speak to other people about bringing in help and funds to the organization. So I appreciate that vote of confidence. And then from that was birthed, something that we're going to do with me and a foundation. I'm going to do with feeding. So now I'm going to be I have a foundation now where we're going to be feeding like the Kingston College kids. Just a meal plan.
Come on. Yeah.
And that, honestly,
absolutely.
credit to mom. I've always wanted to have, like I said, I've always had a heart, but I never, like with me, I'm the type of person that I have all these crazy ideas and wants. It just takes somebody to be like, hey, you should do this. I'm like, you're right. Because I've always wanted to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that now. So that's kind of like how everything intertwines with Rujohn. And so just every year things just seem to be growing because family, friends, and it's naturally like my family's from Jamaica, so it only makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean that's good. It's cool that idea birthed out of the association to really show and cement how much of a family we are. So when the first time you mentioned family and your Klarity as friends, I was like, really and truly though, we're all family.
At this point, it is like a family.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not like it is.
Yeah.
And that's why I had to catch I corrected myself.
but then it got back to you. So it worked out.
Right.
But on the deeper end though, what do you walk away with from each visit to Jamaica?
Yo, gratitude, man. Like honestly, every time I walk away with gratitude and thankfulness, because it's like gratitude in the sense of like seeing how these kids adapt to their environment and they kind of just play with the hands they're dealt with and they're happy. I mean, I'm sure everybody still goes to stuff, but just in terms of the overall, like, they don't think twice about kicking off their school shoes and running around barefoot. They're not, you know what I mean? And they're just happy to be able to play, or they're happy that they can go outside. They're happy that people are coming to teach them things. Like in America, I'm not taking off my shoes.
That's a bit more.
I don't have shoes to play around. Like, these guys have one set of shoes.
Yeah.
School shoes, play shoes. If you decide to play in them, all right, be careful. That's what you have to go back to mathematics in and walk home in.
Yes.
Options are limited. So I'm looking, and they're happy. They're not complaining, at least not to us. I don't see it. And I'm sure there's things that they go through. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like, America, just perspective from over there, over here. I complain about, oh, God, I got to walk over the third period. It's like, yo.
Yeah, we're walking like 2 miles.
I got to walk over here to go to the bathroom. It's like, yo, they don't even have one over here. They got to walk behind an oil drum.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So that's what I walk away. I'm like, yo, I love coming over here. They appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs., please, thank you, teacher. Yo, it's just gratitude, man. And then, it just makes me feel good because it's my people too.
Yeah.
It's like a root. I think my grandparents will be proud. They know from a heaven above watching what I'm doing. But I feel like they will be proud of the work I'm doing in their hometown. Like my grandmother's from Kingston. My cousins are still in Ocho Rios right now. So that's kind of cool. And I think for the family lineage, it means a lot to me to be able to do that.
And I mean, in ending on that note, I also want to ask, how do you remain motivated? Because we understand that voluntary work, contrary to popular belief, it can be very, it takes a lot mentally.
Yeah.
It does take a lot out of the pocket as well, if it's something that you're super committed to.
Yeah.
And it's also, physically as well, because, you guys are in Jamaica for a week. You might be, you probably had foregone a contract or something that would have been there, but you still come. I'm sure there's some motivation behind that, and I kind of want to get an idea as to what that is.
The motivation is, man, honestly, just remembering that there's others that are in a lesser position than you, and remembering that we're here to be a blessing, and it's getting an opportunity.
Yeah.
Not all the time do we get an opportunity to be a blessing, or we do, we just don't know it, we just don't take it, or maybe we don't have the opportunity. And this is an opportunity, no matter what. I'm sure I do things. We all do things throughout the year. I'm not saying I just wait till June or July every year to be a blessing. But these are one of the ways that's consistent that that you can look forward to. Like, I know that I'm making an impact here.
Yeah.
I could get a homeless man could come on the train and be like, yo, can I get $5? I give him $5 or $10 to go get a meal. And he may go eat that one meal, but he's still hungry again. Right? But I know that we keep going back.
Yeah.
So we're consistently showing consistency and constantly implanting our DNA. That is encouraging, because to know that we're sowing on good ground. Bible talks about that, right? This is good ground here.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's motivating. It's like nobody wants to put in work and not see results. You don't go to the gym to work out for a half an hour, sweat.
No, you're going there to see what can happen. Yeah.
And what keeps you going back to the gym?
The motivation.
When you see your change.
When you see the change.
You see the abs coming in, your face in and out. You're like, I'm going to keep going. I like how I feel.
Yeah. Pretty much the same in this case.
We get good return. Kids are good. You are a prime example of that.
Yeah.
That's motivation. You know, you came through the program, you got the scholarship, you went off and did your thing, graduated TV station, now you over here.
Know what you think? Yeah.
You asking me questions. He asking me questions. You asking me questions. You, all jokes aside, not to put some sauce on it, but you're like an example of the motivation.
Yeah.
It works. It's working.
It does. It does. It truly does. It's
you know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy. Even Shaquiel right over here, you might not see him on camera right now. But Shaquiel is even one of our film students, film scholars back home in Jamaica, and he's utilizing the same platform to get that. So Shaquiel, you want to come over?
Yeah, same thing. Come over here, brother. You are the motivation.
Yeah.
Let the people see the motivation.
But I want to know though, what's next for Klarity? I know you should be working on some projects right now.
Yeah, just doing a lot of stand up right now, working on that, developing that. It's pretty cool, it's exciting. Been doing it, been running from it for a while, but I finally embraced it. So I've been doing it consistently for the past 5 months, and I'm loving it.
Cool.
So expect more shows and more things like that. Just building, so I can start doing a tour eventually, and get to a comedy special. I have big goals with that. So that's next, and then film and TV projects. Got a couple TV projects in development, and just building content for myself, and of course social things. Branded and blah blah blah. But just work stuff. But aside from that, what's next for me? Just whatever's next, man. Not to sound cliche or kind of corny. It's like I'm excited for what's next because I don't know what that is, but I know that I'm putting in the work. I'm working hard. I'm happy. You know what I mean? And you can only expect what you put out cognitively. Yeah. And so that's what's next.
That's true. Thank you so much, bro, for stopping by. I mean, I super appreciate it. As I said before, oftentimes it's like so crazy, so quick, so crazy.
Yeah.
You're there on a Sunday, then you have the workshop on a Sunday evening, and then on Monday we're off to Kingston College for the sports camp, and then on Wednesday we're like in Montego Bay. So we don't really get that much time to like sit down and get.
We don't. Yeah, you're right.
I'm so happy that you're able to like sit down today
with
a fellow scholar and to just see what's going on, and you do have a lot going on. And I'm just happy that you're still contributing significantly to the cause.
Yes.
Not a lot of persons out there really see the benefits of this. I don't know how they will see that, but I'm happy that you're one.
Yes.
And all the best.
Thank you. And speaking of contributions, y'all, hey, look, I've been empowered to do this. Hey, man, look, we need to give. Continue to give. If you've been on the trips every year, and I'm not exempt from this, it's an amazing trip each year and each out, and it is covered. A lot of us have been covered the first and second years, but we need help to continue, man. The money doesn't come from anywhere. Don't grow on trees. We do these things, but it's not nearly enough. So if you are a vet, and you are a person that's been on the trip at least once or twice, please give. Please start to give, and let's help pay our own way so we can continue to be a blessing and not just take a free trip. I'm going to say it.
Yep. Head over right now. Rujohnfoundation.com. Click that donate button.
Yeah. It starts with me. I'm doing it, so
you can do it.
You can do it too.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Yes,
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Sorry.